Hello friends, welcome to another video from my grungy basement. But I just wanted to chat about setting goals. So this is video number 3 in the new coach university, and I just wanted to talk about how do you set goals, how do you make sure they're realistic, that you're going to hit them, and where do you even begin with all that. So I think the first thing to think about is why did you even sign up to be a coach? What was your goal? And this is where you are going to be very raw and honest with yourself. So did you sign up to be a coach because you love the products and you want the discount, and maybe helping a couple people along the way is something you find interesting? Maybe you signed up because you want to be that girl with financial freedom and you want to help supplement your income and really rock the business. Maybe you just wanted to be a part of something bigger and have some support and accountability. Maybe you wanted to help a lot of people and change some lives. So just think about, why did you sign up for this? And remember, as we go through this, you did sign up for this. And so you made a conscious choice that you wanted to be a coach. And if you're watching these videos, I'm assuming that you want to really be a successful coach and help people make an income, those kinds of things. So number one, I want you to kind of think of your big overarching goals, right? So do you want to become an emerald coach, a diamond coach? Do you want to help a certain amount of people, make a certain amount of money? What do you want to do? So you take your big goal, and then I want to talk about SMART goals. So maybe you're familiar with SMART goals and maybe you're not. So a SMART goal is a specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So that's what I've always learned SMART goals are. I know there's a couple different, R can also be relevant. There's a couple different ones. But so specific, right? If I say, I want to help people, what does that mean? Do I want to help one person? Do I want to help 5,000 people? I want to make money. Okay, do you want to make, again, $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, $1 million? What do you want to do? Measurable means that you can check it off, right? So my goal, I'm looking at my vision boards right in front of me here, is to help 50 people in 2020. So, okay. So then I simply have a list of everyone that has signed up with me, and I check in with them, follow up with them. I want to help them get results, but I can, right, when the end of the year comes, I can either check, yes, I did that, or no, I didn't. I want to make a difference. Okay, what does that mean? How do you measure you made a difference or be successful? I want to be a successful coach. Okay, so how is that measured? Okay, I want to make, I have on here, my goal for the year is to make $10,000. So I need to make $833 a month or $192 a week. Every week I check that off. Did I make it or did I not? And I know where I'm at. And I think with Measurable, it's good to have things so you can measure it throughout the year. So I even, for my financial goal, have a tracker that I fill out every Thursday on payday to see where I'm at. Attainable, can you do it, right? If you are a new coach out of the gate and you say, I want to make $1 million this year, right? Don't know if that's attainable, but you want to say, I want to become an emerald coach, or I want to become a diamond coach. That is attainable. We can do that within a year. I want to, you want to make sure it's something that you can actually do. And then realistic or relevant is let's go with relevant. Is it going to help move you forward, right? If you say my goal is to, I'm just trying to think, complete, one morning meltdown 100 from start to finish without skipping a workout and stuff like that. Okay, that is relevant, right? Because if you can do a program start to finish, that's going to help your challengers see that you're doing a program start to finish. They can do a program start to finish. One that might not be relevant is I don't know, I can't even think of one right now, right? But you want it to be relevant to moving your business forward, okay? And then time bound, right? So setting a time limit. I actually was listening to a podcast. I set yearly goals. Well, I was listening to a podcast and she said, really, we should be setting goals in 90-day increments, because she said, I find whether I set it for a year or I set it for 90 days, I hit it. So she said these big goals, she would say, would take her a year. She could get done in 90 days, and then she's able to set more big goals, right? So what if instead of saying, I want to make $1,000 in a year, you say, I want to make $1,000 in 3 months? Just throwing it out there. And so time bound, you want a time stamped date, right? Like I want to go diamond by this date. I want to do this by this date. I want to finish bar blend by July 1, So you want to set these dates so you have a time crunch, because otherwise you're going to put it off, okay? So I want you to write down your goals, send me your goals, we'll talk about them. You have to write your goals down. They say if you do not write your goals down and you don't tell others, they will never happen. So that is just a part of the process. So make sure you write down your goals, make sure they are SMART goals. Then lastly, you want to break them down into smaller goals. So kind of how I talked about, I want to make $10,000 this year. Okay, I broke it down to how much do I need to make per month? How much do I need to break down per week? Even this New Coach University that I've been working on, right? I outlined it all, I did all the planning, and then I broke it down and I said, okay, so my goal is to make a video a week. And my goal is to, spend this much time a week on this program to help my downline. And then it seems a lot more attainable, right? If I looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to make $10,000. Like, how is that ever going to happen? But I'm like, okay, I can do $192 a week. Like, I can make that happen. So you want to break it down into the smallest chunks you can, because then you start to gain this momentum and you get confidence deposits because you hit your little goals, and it's easier to keep going and to keep pushing and pushing through the no's and the ghosts and all of that when you are achieving these small goals that will add up to your big goals. So I can't wait to hear about what your goals are. Let me know if you have any questions. There's tons of training out there on goals, and I would love to send you some more if you have questions. But otherwise, make sure you write down your goals and make sure you tell me your goals.